welcome to a few minute review. Today I'm looking at Star Wars Episode 1 The Phantom Menace in 3D. Directed by George Lucas, starring Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson and Natalie Portman. Now it's been 13 years since the original release of this movie, so a lot of people will be pretty familiar with the plot, but I'll just rehash anyways. The planet Naboo has been blockaded by the Trade Federation, and two Jedi Knights, the Defenders of Galactic Peace, and the Queen of Naboo are trying to resolve this issue, and that's what the bulk of the plot's about, just trying to bring peace and justice to this part of the galaxy through the use of diplomacy and warfare. And while it seems almost cool to be on the I hate the prequel trilogy train, I have to disagree. I love the film, but I will admit my bias here. I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and it was amazing to see one of my childhood films on the big screen again. Now the 3D I think is great. It doesn't always use it to its full potential, but I think that comes from the fact that it wasn't shot as a 3D movie. So if you were shooting it today, you'd use different angles and you'd use the 3D to more of your ability. What the 3D does do though is give it a really HD feel. The film looks amazing, and to go with that, it sounds amazing. And throughout the whole film I was thinking John Williams is just one of the best composers out there today. You know, the soundtrack is just beautiful for the whole thing. And apart from that, I really like the movie itself. I love the scenes, a lot of the scenes, the main ones obviously being the fight scene at the end and the pod race scene, which are still amazingly shot and look fantastic. The film isn't perfect, and it does suffer from a lot of script issues at points, and sometimes it can feel a bit drawn out with not a whole lot happening. And obviously there's, not to get into the cliche, the Jar Jar issue, which he's not too bad. It's more that he's not in it all that much, but he's spread out throughout the entire movie. But he's terrible, and it's one of those things that after 13 years I think we can deal with. What, you know, if you're a fan, you've watched the movie enough times, you know what to expect, and so really the only reason to re-see it at the cinema is to see it in 3D and just be able to see it at the cinema again. And I think in that regard it's really worth it. You're going to see it in really high definition, looking amazing, and you know, you get to see it on the big screen again, and I think that's really one of the reasons you want to see it. I'm going to give this film 4 out of 5 stars, but obviously this does depend on your feel about the movie. It's not a different movie. If you hated it, you're still going to hate it if you see it at the cinema. All it really is at the cinema is a better picture quality and a better sound quality. But yeah, I'd recommend it to people. I'd recommend it obviously to Star Wars fans, and if someone enjoys 3D movies and hasn't seen Star Wars Episode 1, yeah, I definitely recommend it to them. It's definitely worth a watch, and you will definitely get your money's worth if you go. I've been Standing on Giants. This has been a few minute review. Thanks for watching.